What is going on, guys? It's NASCAR Andy here, and today we are testing, not really testing, we're racing an Automobilista in the F1600s because I've been watching my friend Spike Colbecker go from St. Louis to New Zealand all the way up to UK to race these things. So I figure I'd give it a shot in Automobilista. It's the only sim that I know of that actually, you know, made these cars in the game from the start. So they're really, really cool cars. No downforce for the most part, as we bump into the 3 car of this novice driver. In Automobilista, you have novice and advanced chassis. I'm in the advanced one, and we just got past the last novice chassis. They're a little bit different, and it's, you know, they're a little bit slower in terms of, I guess, power. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm running default setup here, and this is a 15-minute race, so it should not last that long. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Spike. Shout out to that dude. I'm actually gonna leave his website in the description. Yeah, Spike, I'm giving you shout outs and promoting your stuff. I mean, I talk to him occasionally on social media, but you know, he's a cool dude. He's going places, and I told him I'll meet him somewhere if you remember. But yeah, I'll meet you there. Haven't held out on that promise, Spike. We're gonna see each other there. Don't worry. But yeah, he races in these, and he's doing amazing things. So wanted to try it out and see how it differs from other cars, not having as much downforce, you know. So far, this car is very fun to drive. It's absolutely amazing because it's all driver based for the most part. There's not really much downforce, so braking zones are very long in terms of how deep you can throw it in there before it starts to get loose and spin the back on you. It's a very, very good car to learn the basics of throttle control and brake modulation and, you know, all that good stuff. Right now I'm trying to catch up to the lead pack of advanced drivers. There is a scheduled caution, more like a, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, there is a scheduled caution, and it's usually halfway for some reason. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's just for these cars. As we get loose on the rumble strips, these cars do not like the rumble strips too much. Certain ones, that is. If you get like a really big rumble strip and you get on that, it upsets the car too much, so you gotta catch it. As I go wide and almost wreck the thing. Pretty much pushing the limits, seeing where the limits of the car is. Through that last sector, it was a little bit sketchy. Typically lift a little bit and then back on to the gas over there. Spike, if you're going to race here, which you are in the UK, so it's a very high potential that you are going to race here, you could probably almost go flat. I'm not going to say you can, but, you know, it's a possibility. But yeah, it's kind of fun, actually, racing in this car, because you don't have that much downforce, so you're stepping out the rear end just ever so slightly. It's a very driver technically driven car, you know. I just really like it, so thought I'd show you guys a little bit of taste of Automobilista and a new car that I've never driven on this channel, so, or period. Maybe one day I'll drive it just to see how it is. But yeah, it's a fun little car. Now, in America, we call it F1600s, or in North America, I should say. But in Europe, they call it something else. I cannot remember the name at the moment, but I'll probably put something in here. If not, you guys can look it up on Google. You know, everyone has a phone for the most part. But yeah, this car is very fun to drive. Now we are catching up to the leaders. Like I said, 15 minutes on this race. So it's taken a little bit of time just to get to where the leaders are. But yeah, breaking at the 100-meter board, because if I go any further, I'm going to spin out like I did in practice a couple of times. Yeah, you don't want to do that in this car. It's very hard to catch. Yeah, we're slowly getting to them. You have to be very smooth in this car as well. Otherwise, if you push it too much, you'll lose time a lot. The AI is set to 103% difficulty, along with 90% aggression, if I'm stating that correctly. I'll just show what's actually up there and what the AI is actually set to. But other than that, this is a pretty cool car to race against the AI, because it's not that much power, it's not that much craziness as we get loose going into turn 1 here. Going into turn 2, braking very early. I honestly could have broke a lot later, but yeah, it's basically keeping it in second. Coming into turn 3, basically hard on the brakes, apexing a little bit early because this rumble strip on the outside is a little bit limited. Turn 4, you lift and then back on the throttle, catching it just ever so slightly. And into turn 5, if I'm actually saying this correctly, you basically flat that out. No, you don't flat that out. You can't flat that out. You gotta hit the brakes very hard and then, you know, back on the throttle as soon as possible. But this is the mid-caution that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, you'll see in a second here. It is pretty much a caution. Like a, what is it? What is it in NASCAR that they do? I can't remember for some reason. Even though I literally just watched partial of the race. It is Sunday, so they were racing at Texas, and it was very exciting, I will say. And congrats to Denny, of course. Yeah, it was a very good race for sure. But yeah, we're gonna just skip all of this yellow flag mess. Yeah, basically we're gonna be catching up to the pace car, and I will see you guys back at the green once we are about to go green again. Alright guys, we're about to go green again. We're starting P2, and bro, it's P10. And, it's pretty much like 5 minutes left on the clock. We get a late jump here, not as good as I wanted to. But yeah, it's a very good jump for the AI for sure. Trying to get late on the brakes without spinning it out. One thing I did notice about this car is that you can basically, oh my goodness, this is a boggle. Go on the outside of the 9 Huskinville car, and we don't get the pass because obviously not going to happen. Why are we slowing down? I don't know. But yeah, so far so good. We go up the inside very aggressively here, but that is how you take the position from someone if you can't get it willingly. So you gotta be a little bit forceful in these cars, I guess. I'm very sure that you probably do, because with not as much downforce, it's very hard to get on the back of someone with the the wick of the body itself, but AI is showing that they are a little bit aggressive, you know? They're not just riding behind each other, which is really great about Automobilista. It's a very versatile sim, you know? Obviously, it's based off of the R Factor engine and physics, but you know, what R Factor had was the greatest baseline that anyone could ever make in terms of tire models and the way cars handled. So when you adopted that engine, that physics engine, you just, you know, it's gonna be a great game, great sim. Sorry, I shouldn't have called it a game. It's not a game, it's a sim, my bad. But, oh man. To all of my hard sim racers out there, I apologize. We get a huge run, and we think about going on the inside of 20, but think better of it, because that would have ended really badly. But, yeah, it's a very awesome sim to race in. Automobilista, you can pretty much put any mod in here, as long as it's compatible. Some R Factor mods are compatible in here, but other R Factor mods will break it. But it's not, you know, it's a really good sim. But let me know how you guys think about the after or post commentary. This isn't live commentary. Live commentary would have had me, you know, a little bit farther away from the mic itself. But hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, share this with your friends and family. And a huge shout out to my sponsors for this year: Gateway Motorsports Park, Margay Racing, Gateway Kartplex, and Skip Barber Racing School. The links will be in the description for their products, services, and schooling. If you want to try them out, I definitely would recommend it, because these guys are pretty awesome at what they do in terms of, oh my goodness, don't lose it, Scott. In terms of their event planning and teaching how to drive and the building of karts by Margay, it's really awesome, man. So definitely give them a shout out and take a look at their stuff. If you're in the Granite City, Illinois area, NHRA is coming, IndyCar is coming, NASCAR and ARCA is coming, so definitely check them out. And Margay is always selling karts, so you never will have a shortage of that for the most part. And yeah, Skip Barbers everywhere, Atlanta, Gateway, you know, they were just at Sebring, and you know, it's very awesome to have sponsors that are such big motorsports empowered or engraved, you know. It's awesome. So I will let you guys finish the rest of this without my blabbering on. But thank you again, guys. I will have a video up soon on the recap for both the Las Vegas. Was it Las Vegas? No, it was Phoenix and Auto Club that I didn't do yet. But oh my goodness, I'm really pushing this car. 103% difficulty. It's lovely. But yeah, it's Next Granite here signing out once again. See you guys in the next one. As always, drive safe, be smart. Most of all, have fun.